Hi there, welcome to my channel. If you are over 40 and struggling with that stubborn belly fat, then this video is for you. Today we're talking about that hidden culprit that is sabotaging all of your weight loss efforts. Stress. Yep, I know, that's stress. I will break it down to how stress is leading to that stubborn belly fat, why it's worse over 40, and what we can do about it. So let's dive in. When you're under stress, your body releases a hormone called cortisol, also known as our stress hormone. Now, cortisol is not bad. Cortisol is actually essential for our survival. It's that hormone that is released to give us the adrenaline to run from the tiger or the robber or whatever that thing is in our lives for survival. The thing is, in our current state of living, we don't run from tigers most of the time. We're not running. We're more likely to be hammering away on the keyboard, right? That's not burning up those hormones. So our body's going to store it. And where it likes to store it is in our belly area. So why does stress specifically target the abdominal area? Well, high cortisol levels increase appetite, specifically for sugary and high carb foods, which with excess of that, it's also stored in the belly. It's all stored in the belly because it's easier to access. It's easy for the body to access when it's in need urgently. Again, the problem is we're not running from the tiger. So we're not going back there. The body's not going back there to burn that cortisol off, that stored sugar for the emergencies. If you're experiencing unexplained weight gain, especially around the middle, cravings for sugar and carbs, low energy, trouble sleeping, or feeling anxious and overwhelmed, these could all be signs that stress and cortisol levels are affecting your weight. The good news, you can take control. Here are my top 5 tips for reducing stress and keeping your cortisol levels in check. Tip number 1, prioritize sleep. Lack of sleep increases cortisol levels and disrupts our metabolism. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Go to bed at the same time. Limit your screen time. This is imperative. Tip number 2, balance your blood sugar. Tip number 3, move your body, but not too much. So, exercise is a great way to relieve stress, but too much exercise can spike cortisol levels. So we're talking mostly about excessive cardiovascular exercise. When we were 20, we could run for miles, right? Once we hit 40, 50, not so much. It spikes our cortisol and our bodies hurt, and it just doesn't do what it used to. So I'm focusing more on maybe some more weight training, some yoga, a nice walk in nature can really bring on more relaxing state, but also keep us moving. Tip number 4, practice stress management daily. Now this one is near and dear to my heart. Mindfulness, breath work, any kind of daily practice that brings you peace and calm and takes you away from the to-do list, the phone, the calendar, the phone calls, whatever it is, give yourself 5 to 10 minutes a day for just some peace. And tip number 5, adaptogens and supplements can be super helpful if need be. So, ashwagandha or rhodiola are super helpful in controlling cortisol levels, making it so you have energy when you need it and sleep when you do need that. All right. So, but always check with your doctor before you start a new regime. So, if stress has been sabotaging your weight loss, start with these small changes. Your body will thank you for it. And in the comments, tell me which one you're going to start with. I can't wait to hear. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you won't miss any of my health and wellness tips.